right, go ahead, guys. Hello again, everybody, and welcome to Highlands for the championship game of the Highlands Holiday Tournament. Tonight, the Blackhawk Cougars against the Highlands Golden Rams. Along with the Dean, Mike Choma, this is Mike Pavlik greeting you from Highlands. And Dean, back-to-back home games, which is kind of unusual, and these two teams are going to meet for the championship here tonight.
And how did they get here, Mike? Highlands, outstanding defensive performance yesterday, limited them to 30 points, only 10 at the half. What did you see? Guys on the floor, guys taking charges. Mercer was in effect. We're still diving on the floor. That turned into transition. Transition turned into easy points. Coach Bennis did the best he could to try to hold the ball, but when you turn that defense up, you're going to get turnovers and Highlands converted them.
Well, Blackhawk was down in the first half against Valley, but they came back also writing defense, and Carmen Campagna had a lot to do with that.
He's my man. I tell you what, I love defense. I'd rather win them 1-0 than 199, and he did what we call a shirk defense on Carter yesterday. Carter had 20 at halftime. He just ignored the ball, got right up in his shirt. Carter was so frustrated, Mike, he basically put his hands on his hip, was begging for a screen. He couldn't get Carmen off him. He was my MVP, but there's a kid named Vassetti, had 29 points tonight, who has to be accounted for on the offensive end.
Blackhawk shot the ball very well last night, and that's something Highlands is going to have to try to slow down here. And the Rams shot the ball well, too, especially a big night from Don Pacey hitting from outside. So we'll see how those things work out. Well, it's a big test for both teams. Blackhawk plays in that section of death with all those good teams in 4A. Highlands, this might be their toughest test of the year.
Yeah, Mike, this team beat Beaver Falls. Beaver Falls beat us, but you throw that out the window and you come and get to face each other. What I saw from Blackhawk yesterday was a team that liked to turn you over, liked to make you make mistakes, pay for those mistakes on the other end. They are a good team as far as transition goes. They like to get a good pass for a better pass, kind of like looking in the mirror. Key tonight to me, no turnovers, make your foul shots, convert in transition. That's going to be the key for both teams to win tonight.
It should be a dandy. Highlands trying to win it for the second consecutive year. Blackhawk trying to get on the board as a champion here at Highlands. It's all coming up. It's Highlands, it's Blackhawk, and it's right after this. All right, we are back. Time for the starting lineup. Steen, first for the Blackhawk Cougars.
They will start our buddy, the great defender, number 5, Carmen Campagna, a 5'10 senior. The guy that scored the 29 points against Valley yesterday, Sam Giuseppe, a 5'10 senior. They have 2 seniors, and they'll start 3 juniors. The other guard will be a 5'9 junior, number 3, Marco Borello. And they have 2 bigs underneath their juniors. Number 45, James Darno, 6'3 junior, and his running mate, also 6'3 junior, will be number 22, Ryan Heckathron. And Mike, he had 18 last night.
Good night. Starting lineups brought to you by Dan Timmons Painting in Natrona Heights. For all your commercial and industrial painting needs, they got you covered.
All right, Mike, let's take a look at the Golden Rams. Second year in a row, they're in the championship. They will start number 1, Seth Cohn, a 6'2 senior, comes in averaging 7.2 points per game. Corey Meyer, 6' junior, comes in averaging 10 points per game. And last night, a big night for Don Pacey, career high 18 points. He's a sophomore, 5'8", comes in averaging 8 points per game. The big guy in the middle, Johnny Christ, wears number 20, 6'7 junior, averaging 14.8 points per game. And number 23, Luke Cochran, 6'2 junior, averaging 15.3 per game. We thought he played one of his best 4 games of the year last night. Only had 8 points, but he did a lot of things that helps teams win. In fact, we had middle school practice today, and we talked about exactly that, how much you can help your team where it doesn't show up on the score sheet.
To beautify and protect, call Dan Timmons Painting, 724-224-2851. Dan Timmons Painting, proud sponsor of our starting lineups. They got you covered. Well, the officials for tonight, Rico Davis, Tyler Scott, and James Bowles. And the tip-off will be brought to you by Mason Elite Hoops at the Pittsburgh Mills Mall. Individualized basketball training for 3rd graders all the way up through varsity and beyond. You can call at 724-980-2100.
How old are we, Mike? Tyler Scott coming in front of us. Thomas. We did his games when he played at Gateway High School.
Right, and his dad, Rod Scott, I told the folks last night about the Duquesne Pitt Eastern 8 Championship game. His dad was playing, as was Barnett Harris Sr. playing for Duquesne both.
And they played high school together.
Yes, they did, and their sons played together in high school, which is interesting. Tap run by Highlands. The Rams move left to right in the home whites. Blackhawk in the green. Now the pass goes off of Cohen out of bounds. It's a turnover, Highlands. And the Cougars will have it. Coached by Brooks Rohrback in his 4th season. We talked to him before the game. He was involved in a very famous Highlands football playoff game in 2007.
Yes, he was. By the way, Luke should have taken that shot, Mike.
Yeah, he was in there. But again, the unselfishness sometimes can come back to bite you, rare occasions. This is Borello, number 3. And that's Campagna, number 5. 22 is Ryan Heckathorn.
They're running an X off the high post, Mike. Got to keep switching.
Borello's 3 is off the rim, no good. Rebound, Seth Cohen.
In that game, Mike, he said he took the responsibility for losing. He was free safety, and if you remember, Sousa got down the sideline.
And Sinclair on a 4th down.
Yeah, in stride, too.
Joe Hamilton said in the paper, I could have sworn we had him sacked. Now out of the corner, that's Pacey for 3. He was red hot last night. That one won't go. You don't want Johnny to pick up a foul 50 feet away. Now they go underneath the Darno, and we have a foul, an offensive foul against Blackhawk.
Luke Cochran draws that charge, Mike. He's got to have at least 20 this year.
Ryan Heckathorn
keeping track of that.
Picks up the foul. That's the first on either team. Neither team has been able to score in the first minute. We're just underway, the championship game. Rams have won 13 consecutive games here on their home floor.
And you were talking about a class against Blackhawk where we beat them in overtime. Well, they're going to call travel there.
They're traveling a basketball classic. Now, we'll get into that later on. It was a double overtime game here. The thing I remember most is saying something on the PA to make Jack Fullen laugh. Tom Shirey put me up to it.
Oh, okay. Jack Fullen was a great guy. Still working, Mike.
Right.
Working for
WPIAL. Takes care of us during playoffs when we're fortunate enough to get there. Heckathorn drives all the way in. Got bodied up. It's tipped. He got his rebound back and scores. And the Cougars lead 2-0.
That time, Mike, we didn't have any rotation for help. You got to do that. You got to play defense.
Yeah, the last time Blackhawk was here was January 20th of 2009. We'll talk about that as we go on. And now there's a foul as I believe Campagna got Johnny Christ down on the baseline. Tyler Scott with the call, and that is the call. And we were a man short that night because it was Inauguration Day, and Reuben King had gone to the inauguration.
Into John Analog. Let's see what he can do.
Price against 2. Cougar.
And
shot, score, foul.
Yes.
Price went up against the double team. Got the basket to go and draws the foul. Rico Davis with the call.
And Heckathorn's looking like, what else can I do? And the answer is nothing, young man. That Johnny is tough when he gets that ball down in the
And Heckathorn's got 2 quick fouls here.
He's their big guy in the middle, too, Mike. He had 18, like I said, against Valley last night.
Johnny Christ short, but it's tipped out, and Pacey corrals it in a 2-2 tie. Underneath the Christ. Now, and a block from behind beautifully by Fusetti. Borello down the other way drains it. And it's 4-2 Blackhawk. Now Christ takes it, puts it on the floor, goes all the way in, high off the glass, missed the shot, but Cohen's right there, he missed it, and Darno the rebound. Cougars with the ball in a 2-point lead, all the way down, Fusetti up and around, no good, rebound is tipped. And it goes to Highlands at 5:39. But that game in 2009, Highlands won at 63-60 in double overtime. Mike Trensky made a miracle 3-pointer going out the door down to our left, knocked the chair over to tie it in the first overtime, and Highlands won it in 2 overtimes. That's the last time Blackhawk played Highlands here. They, of course, were here for the tournament a year ago.
Token pressure by Blackhawk.
All the way Cochran through, can't get it to go, but there's Cohen. Blocked by Darno. Cohen will try it again.
Boy, you got fouled twice, Mike.
We're tied at 4.
Complimented Seth yesterday on how he's staying with the ball now. He did it that time, converted it to a basket.
Heckathorn drives all the way in, threw up a wild one, and that's a charging foul as Cohen took that charge. That's on Heckathorn.
That's a bad foul. That's a bad foul.
It's on Darno? 45, I believe he said. It is. That's Darno's first. And Brooks Rohrbach with a few thousand words for Tyler Scott.
What he thought was our guy leaned into him.
Now, Tyler would have played for Mitch Adams, right?
Yes, he would have, yes.
And Mitch Adams, and then maybe at the beginning of Coach Darren Friedman.
I don't have a foul.
4-4, 5:11 left.
Foul. Does he have a foul?
That is who he called it on.
They're not going to argue with
I was no, because he didn't want Heckathorn to get it. They'll take that one. You're right, Coach. It's not. Coach Joe Lamenza doing the book here, and as I said, that's not what he called. That isn't what was called.
Okay, now they're going to debate who the previous foul was.
Yeah, but they need to take that.
Let's see what
they're going to do that.
The previous.
So we'll get a look at that. The official came over and said 45. Now I know that is true.
He got it. 45.
Right, it was away from the ball.
Yeah.
It wasn't demand with the ball.
They wanted to know the charging.
Right, that's what it was. So Pacey, and they know they got away with one, and that they're fine with it. Trust me.
How many fouls does 45 have?
I don't know. Now I'm confused.
Now they got 2 up there.
Okay. Pacey hits them both. Now the other way down, they missed the shot. Darno up no good. Rebound Highlands. Rams lead at 5-4.
Now they're going to be patient.
No, it should be 6. Shouldn't we have 6? Pacey made 2 foul shots.
It's 6-5. 6-5. Pacey made both fouls.
No, it's 6-4.
6-4. 6-4.
Here's Fusetti. Out top Borello. Thought he was going to shoot it. He didn't. And now Fusetti gets it back. He'll reset things at the big Rams center circle. 4:28 left first quarter, 6-4 Rams.
As we said in pregame, Mike, they were going to be patient with the ball.
High posting to Darno. Takes it into the paint. Oh, Price got up there and knocked it out of there. And Pacey keeps control. Rams the other way, leading by 2. Pacey all the way down.
And he's going to get.
And that's a charge, and that's a good call.
Yep.
He took a little bit too much trouble to draw the contact there, and that's a good call.
I have no problem with the call. Pacey tried to take that off step, and again, Campagna was have nothing to do with it. He took the charge.
Here's Borello now.
Ooh, that pass got to
lead it ahead, and new man in the game for the Cougars is 23. That's Tyler Fedison. There's a 3 off the back rim, no good. Rebound chased down by Antoine McDaniel. Lead feed ahead to Christ. Christ, boy, 2 men get on him in a hurry, do they not? Now Johnny puts it on the floor, tries to get around Darno, and that's his 3rd foul at 3:47.
That will be.
That's Darno's 3rd, and now Heckathorn's going to check back in. He already has 2, so a lot of foul trouble for Brooks Rohrbach and his team here early on. This is out of the corner. Here's Cochran. Dump down to Cohen. Drives, lays, missed the shot. Cohen tipped it free, and it's saved by Myers. Now McDaniel out of the corner. Out to Christ. Left side, Cochran. 3 on the way. It's nothing but nylon. Luke Cochran, and it's 9-4 Highlands.
Liked it when it left his hand, Mike.
Now against pressure, and the Cougars are able to break it at the midcourt line. Here's Borello. I have an interesting stat for you when we go to the second quarter, Dean. Something I had neglected to tell you, so we're going to surprise everyone with it.
All right. I like surprise.
It's a good surprise.
That's a foul.
Now they go inside, and that's Heckathorn driving to the basket and laying it in. That's his 2nd basket. Now they throw it to the corner, and it's tipped out of bounds by the Cougars. Fast-paced, 9-6 Highlands here.
Zach Zakelli going into for the lineup for the Blackhawk Cougars. And Ryan McFlowers. So they're going 7 deep.
Well, he's trying. There's Cochran again out of the corner. His 3's off the rim, and McDaniel. They really wanted a foul there. There was nothing called. Now they lead it ahead, and look at Cochran diving on the floor to knock it out of bounds.
He went that wall hard, Mike.
By the way, I'm going to make a prediction.
What's that?
This is the first of 2 meetings between these 2 teams this year.
Could be. Yeah.
Could happen, huh?
Yeah.
Here's McClymonds. Again, they're in that section of death
But I think they can sneak in, like you said, maybe
Newcastle, Quaker Valley, and Ambridge appear to be the three because they're the top 3 ranked teams in the classification. And there's a 4th spot open. And
he has one problem, Mike. He lost to Central Valley at home.
Right, and you're going to have to make that one back. You know, we talk about this all the time. It's one thing about Highlands having a home winning streak. That's why they won the section last year. There's a 3, and it's drained by Fedison, and he draws the foul.
6-foot junior just into the lineup, Mike, and he draws the foul on Johnny, his first. Johnny cannot take those fouls that far away.
Not that far away from the hoop.
Now we're having a discussion.
One shot.
3 was good, plus 1 shot.
So we're tied at 9, and Blackhawk can take the lead back. Tyler Fedison puts the Cougars back on top.
Nice quick go. Nice job.
McDaniel does a nice job of making his own room underneath. Antoine's got his first 2, and Highlands leapfrogs into the lead 11-10.
He let the traffic pass, Mike, and pump faked, and now it went up.
Now against the double team.
10 seconds, 10 seconds, 10 seconds.
And it's timeout by Blackhawk. Good job by Brooks Rohrbach to stop the bleeding there.
Give me a chance to tell you about Planet Fitness. This is the week, Mike, when everybody runs to Planet Fitness to get their gym enrollment for next year. It's real simple. $10 a month gets you in. They're open and staffed 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Friendly staff, unlimited fitness and training. You can take classes if you like to. Mary Jo Milberger, always in the class, always tells me to come along. I'm like, no. I know my limit.
You prefer to work out on your own, right?
My own style. Tons of state-of-the-art equipment, always a clean gym. First-time members, again, you can join 13 to 15 if you're accompanied by an 18-year-old or 16 and over, have their own membership. Again, real simple, $10 a month. That's all it takes. Stop by Planet Fitness in the Heights Plaza today.
Remember, YouTube only for these 2 games. And make sure everybody's aware of that. And then we'll be back with our regular TV schedule. Every Tuesday and Friday game we'll play. The Tuesday games will play the following Wednesday. Or the Friday games will play the following Wednesday, and the Tuesday games will play the Thursday after, and then we'll be on that schedule. Starting with next Friday's game here against Freeport. Out of the corner, there's an air ball jacked up by Zucchelli, and the Rams have the rebound. This is Pacey. Rams by a point. Timmons with a pump fake.
And one.
They call a travel.
Well, they could have called the travel earlier. They just waited.
Highlands by 1 at 1:39.
7 o'clock starts, channel 190 if you want to see it on the big screen. I watch them on my phone now, Mike.
And you can watch the games on YouTube if you have a smart TV. And now, dribbling out of bounds, Hackathorn. Great defense by Pacey.
He went right underneath them, Mike, and forced them out.
Use the app on your the apps on your TV and dial YouTube up there.
You can do it there.
You can watch it on your big screen.
If you have a smart TV.
By the way, we see Glenn Mills for the first time this year over there with Rose talking to Nick Patricia.
Ooh. No foul there, Mike.
Christ scores and draws the foul.
He got fouled 4 times, Mike. Yep. And on the 4th one, they finally called it.
It's nice to see Nick back in the building, by the way.
22. That's Hackathorn, Mike.
And that's his 3rd.
Yep. So both their bigs have 3 fouls. And here's the old complaint, Mike. 7 to 2 fouls.
Right. Well, it'll end up being like 8 to 8. You know how this works.
The simple explanation is
maybe they just fouled. Right.
That's right.
You know, that can be the case. Christ, try to complete the 3-point play. Doesn't get it to go. Johnny 0 for 2 from the line tonight.
And one of their coaches gave that old familiar saying, welcome to Highlands. As we would be saying, welcome to Blackhawk.
Right.
What's happening to us.
Well, the last time up there we did win in 2010, 77-71. That was a more normal game than the one that was played the year before here. The thing I remember most about that game is we went to Brighton Hot Dog Shop after.
That was nice. Yeah. David Kaloje, Mike, checked into the lineup for Blackhawk.
15?
He had 30 in the JV game. He's a big kid. 6'4", only a junior.
I'm rating him down phonetically.
Kaloje
drives in, lays it up, and scores. He's got 32 now, but just 2 right here.
That's right.
Less than a minute to go in the quarter, and it's 13-12. McDaniel out to Myers. Myers got shut off. They play well defensively, nearly a steal, but good job by Cochran. He's going to step into a 3. Off the rim, no good. Rebound.
Fought for
McDaniel fights for it. 43 seconds. Inside to Timmons. And a foul. They're going to get Kaloje, I believe. Let's see what Rico has to say.
We shoot 1-on-1.
31.
I have no 31, Mike.
No, I don't either. There's no 31.
Who's the foul on?
It was on 15.
15.
It's 15. My bad, I had 15.
He doubled it up.
Okay, so Timmons will shoot the one-on-one.
All right, Daniel going to the line, Mike. 1 for 14. Let's change it up. It's a one-on-one. He's working on it. Come on, Dan.
It's a dipper. Oh, Cohen got the rebound high off the glass, no good. They battle for it. We're going to have a jump ball. So Blackhawk will get it at 36 seconds, but that'll turn the arrow for Highlands' favor to start the quarter.
I have to look at some tape on Danny when he takes those foul shots, Mike.
Well, okay. Well, you know.
I think he needs, first off, a little more arc on it. They're kind of flat.
I noticed he's changed the rotation a little bit. That was kind of a sideways rotation on
He's
that
been
one.
working hard in the gym.
I'm sure he is. And now driving into the paint was McClymonds. Kicked it back out, and the three is drained by Zucchelli. His first, and Blackhawk leads it 15-13.
Comes off the bench.
Now Myers is pushed on the baseline, and that's going to be Tyler Feddison, I believe.
His first.
That is 9 team fouls against Blackhawk. That'll send Corey Myers to the line. He hasn't been there much. He's 1 for 3 this year.
Yeah, he's making a rare appearance. Let's knock these down, Cor.
15-13. Myers hits the first. He'll get a second.
Now, all of a sudden, he jumps up to a 50% foul shooter, Mike.
Well, he can shoot foul shots. Him, I'm not worried about. He just hasn't got to the line enough. Second one's in and out. It's tipped, and Blackhawk has it with a 1-point lead. They have 10 seconds to do something about it, and Myers rides Zucchelli on the way down. That'll be his first foul. And now
third.
Blackhawk going to get some shooters back in there at 10 seconds, a chance to extend their lead here by the quarter.
Borello, Companion, check back in.
We'll tell the folks about the wireless zone after the quarter, and then we'll give you the stat of the year. There's a 2 by Fusetti. It's in and out, no good. Rebound Cohen. Rams have 6 seconds. They have the ball and the arrow. Corner to McDaniel. Lets it go. It's off the front rim, and that'll be the end of the first quarter with the score. Blackhawk Cougars 15 and the Highlands Rams 14. Well, the wireless zone is the largest independent Verizon wireless franchise in America, offering the most popular smartphones, tablets, connected devices, and all the latest accessories. And of course, they have award-winning customer service. Stop in today and see what makes Verizon the world's largest and most reliable network. Sure. Wireless Zone has 12 area locations, including 6 in the AK Valley. Rams fans, your Wireless Zone headquarters are in Natrona Heights at the Walmart Plaza or at the Pittsburgh Mills Mall next to JCPenney and across from Victoria's Secret. Give Natrona Heights a call, 724-224-4590, or the Mills at 724-275-1154. Or find the Wireless Zone store nearest you simply by visiting wirelesszone.com. Ready for the stat of the year?
I'm ready.
In all 6 Highlands games this year, the team that has won the second quarter has won the game.
We had a strong second quarter yesterday.
Right.
I know that.
Last night it was 14-5 Highlands. All 6 games, the 4 Highlands wins, they've won the second quarter. The 2 Highlands losses, they've lost the second quarter.
Blackhawk comes in 3-5, Mike. They beat Beaver Falls by 9, and again, Beaver Falls beat us. Hopewell by 31, Valley by 13 last night. Their losses came early on. They lost to Olsh by 10, Knock by 6, and the last 3 have been close. Aliquip by 4, Central Valley 3, and at Newcastle 3. That's impressive, even a loss, Mike. Hyde's going to go to work here, trailing by 1, starting the second quarter. Looks like a 1-3-1, Mike.
And they won't play another section game till the 8th of January. Christ tried to dump it down to Cohen. It's off his hands, but now they say last touch by Fusetti. Highlands will keep it at 7:46, trailing by 1. Remember the championship game last year against Knock was kind of like this. Cochran's open, kind of a two-handed set shot, back rim. Myers had it, lost it. Fusetti got it for the Cougars. Fusetti goes all the way, a nice move up and under. His first 2 of the night after a big night last night, and it's a 3-point Cougar lead.
He's a player, Mike.
Myers, oh man, you got to take that, and he turned it over. You got to shoot it.
Yep, you got to shoot it.
Especially somebody that's as dead-eye as him from out there.
4th Highlands turnover, Mike. Only forced 2 for the year. We have been committing 16, only forcing 13.
Against pressure. College A forecourt. Now they just throw it away. And that's a gift. And we'll take it. 17-14. Cougars lead it. Just underway, second period.
Highlands going big, Mike, with Antoine McDaniel will line up setting Pacey down. Against the 1-3-3. Look at Johnny. You got to get the ball. He had him pinned. He pins that guy. He's got to get a look. There you go, Mike.
And there it is. All dumped down to Cohen. Lays it up. Missed it.
Oh, they're going to get...
Price is going to get a foul over the back.
Yep, that's his second. Doggone it.
Got to make those bunnies.
Yep. That was a great pass by Johnny, too. You know that. They're going to let Johnny out there with 2 fouls, Mike. You're back off the press side.
3-point lead for Blackhawk. Here's Borello at the big ram. Campagna left side. Takes the return feed. Got already traveled. Johnny made him think a second time about it. Decided to go around him, and he traveled and turned it over. At 6:51.
4 turnovers each now.
Now Myers in the corner. Long skip past the Cochran.
Nice.
Underneath Timmons, lays it in. Oh my goodness, the Rams can't make a layup. And Christ almost got caught again. And now Blackhawk has a run out. This is Campagna, drives all the way in.
Yep,
Offensive foul.
Great call. And there he is again, Luke Cochran, Mike. Campagna picks up his second.
No complaining from the Blackhawk bench
Nope,
that
not
time.
that time.
That's 2 on Campagna, and the fouls have really picked up. They have 10 now. The Rams shooting 2. That's a player control foul, no shots.
How does it put the ball in the basket, Mike?
You know, it seems to when they're missing free throws, they're missing layups too the same night. This reminded you of the Beaver Falls game. Same thing happened. Good job by Timmons for a second, but then he lost it.
Yep.
Turn it over again. This is Borello all the way through. Missed a shot, but Campagna did a good job to clear the board. Now they throw it into an open area, and Borello saved it. Back to Campagna baseline. Against Timmons and another charge.
He's got 3 charging fouls, Mike. They're all charges, too.
And Campagna's got 3.
And you're not hearing any complaints about those. They're all legit.
Campagna, Heckathorn, Darno, all with 3 fouls. The Rams have to take advantage of that.
Yep. Big Kreider getting a little antsy, Mike.
Very similar to last year's game against Knock. Here's Cochran. Just got his pocket picked by Fusetti like he was walking down Broadview Boulevard. He scores the basket and draws the foul.
Fussetti's a player, Mike.
Cochran picks up the foul and a chance for the 3-point play. Blackhawk by 5.
Only 5'10", Mike. But he's a scorer.
He missed the shot, and Christ has the rebound. Rams down 5, have not scored in the second quarter. Remember that stat. Myers out of the corner. His 3 off the rim. Rebound McDaniel.
He gets fouled.
Put it down. He needed to go right up with that, right?
Right. He was anchoring it, but Fussetti looked like Borello put his hand on the cookie jar.
Antoine McDaniel will go to the line and shoot a pair. That's the first on Borello. The Rams, Dean, are 3 for 7 from the line so far.
McDaniel 1 for 4 in the season. They're going to shoot 2 here, Mike.
They're in double bonus. First is good.
Daniel now with 3.
(19-15), 4-point lead for the Cougars. Antoine's second is also good.
Got the shooter's bounce there, Mike, a dead bounce.
First 2 Highlands points of the second period. 19-16 Cougars.
Minus 1 zone, Mike. 2-3.
2-3.
And they're trying to protect Johnny there.
Here's Fedison. Back out top for Borello. Now does
they're going to hold
does
the
Brooks
ball.
Rohrbeck want to take the air out of it right now? Why not?
He thinks 19's enough, Mike.
For now, anyway, right?
Now jumps man, Mike.
Fusetti and Borello play catch, and now, they come out.
Johnny got to watch himself, Mike.
Yeah.
He's pushing 15's hand away.
Oh, beautiful feed underneath, and Fusetti lays it in. He's got 6 all in his second quarter, and it's 21-16.
Didn't have any wall coverage, Mike.
Now Christ is open underneath for the lay-in. 6 for Johnny, 21-18. Mason Swanger comes to the scorer's table.
Swanger's been out of the rotation last couple games, Mike.
Underneath, Fusetti, and a block. Good thing it didn't go.
And that's Johnny's third.
And that's 3 on Johnny, and he's going to have to sit.
He did.
He was cruising for that foul for a while.
Oh, yeah.
Stosh thinks it was a charge, but I don't know. I think it was a good call.
Look at it on replay.
So that'll send Fusetti to the line to shoot a pair at 4:28. Blackhawk leading by 3.
Johnny has to come out now for sure, Mike.
First one's in and out. He's got all 6 of their points here in this quarter, Fusetti does.
So, fouls galore. Campagna with 3, Heckenthorn with 3, Darno with 3, and now Johnny Price with 3.
7 points for Fusetti. It's 22-18. Cochran found Myers left side. High posting it. McDaniel back to Myers in the corner. 3 on the way.
Yeah.
Nothing but nylon. Corey Myers hits his first of the night. He's got 4 points, and the Rams cut it to 1.
Right now it's tied in the second quarter, right, Mike?
I think they're running a play for Fusetti. He called it Special Sammy. Let's see. He drives, and Swanger got a piece of him.
Swanger.
Fusetti will shoot the 1-on-1.
Then a bonus? Yep.
That'll be the 8th foul against Highlands. By the way, it's amazing how they kind of even out. Now, Highlands has more than 10. They stopped counting at 10. Fusetti will shoot the 1-on-1 here. He missed his first one the last trip there. A lot of stoppages of the clock this evening. Got the roll there. He's got 8, all in the second quarter.
And remember, he had 29 yesterday against Valley.
Drains them both. 24-21. Swanger back out to Cochran. Luke's going to reset things. Less than 4 to go, first half.
Sitting in at 1-3-1.
Cochran lets a 3 go. It's off the rim. And we have a foul on Highlands, I believe. Let's see what it is. It's on McDaniel. That'll be his first. So he marched to the other end and shoot the 1-on-1 at 3:39.
Highlands trailing by 3. You said he's going to get a break. Barello going to get a break.
Zucchelli in. And College at the line. He will shoot 1-on-1. This is the last 1-on-1. It's 2 shots the rest of the first half now. He drains the first. 25-21. Chance to match their biggest lead, which is 5. Second one is also good. A 5-point Blackhawk lead. Cochran. Now they steal it. Coach Rohrbach was in my way. Couldn't see it. Lead it ahead. Fusetti has it against Cochran. Shot, score, foul. 28-21 Blackhawk. And they were easily winning the second quarter, by the way.
Antoine McDaniel just made a soft pass. Got it picked off.
That's 2 on Cochran. Missed the 3-point play. 7-point lead. Cochran's going all the way to the basket and missed it. Rams can't make a layup. And now Cohen does, and he draws the foul. Now, granted, Luke's was contested, but there are a lot of them rolling out of there tonight.
Clymans gets his first.
Cohen at the line. Chance to complete the 3-point play and bring the Rams to within 4. He does.
He's got 5.
28-24. Fusetti drives all the way to the basket. Let him walk right to the hole. He's got 13 second quarter points. Stosh wants a timeout, and the Cougars lead by 6.
Don't blame him, Mike. Right there, just took him right to the rack. We have to have somebody step in front. Well, another Highlands basketball season coming in. One thing, post-game at the Anchor Inn in Trent Heights. We enjoyed it last night. Had a big crowd up there. Hope we'll have a big crowd there tonight. Joanne and Dee continue that family tradition started by their parents way back in 1953. Great home-cooked meal without having to do the cooking. My favorite's the original ankle burger. Yours is the big, and I saw big ones last night, like seasoned wings. Lots of them going around last night. Daily specials are available. Blue plates every day on a blue plate. Kitchen's open until 11. Plenty of time to celebrate. Hopefully this Highlands victory tonight. That's the Anchor Inn, Freeport Road in Toronto Heights. Welcome aboard. Right now, Blackhawk has something to say about that.
They sure do.
30-24.
They were playing very well. They played very well last night, especially in the second half.
Instead of pregame, Mike, they'll make you make mistakes. They'll be patient, and they'll make you pay.
And they're going to play as hard as you do, too.
Yeah.
That's the other thing. You don't get that every night. That you're going to have. You got to match their intensity.
They have a weird 1-2-2, Mike. We got to hit this in the middle.
Myers. Oh, he just threw it right away. He just gave it to College to McClymonds and a foul. That was out of a timeout.
Yeah, Mike, and that's a set play, but you have to make sure no one's over there defending. Corey didn't. Then he turns around and fouls.
Doubles the pain.
Yes.
And McClymonds will shoot two at 2:51. B&J Sports, located at 1605 Freeport Road in Natrona Heights, has been outfitting our local sports teams and the great fans of the AK Valley for more than 45 years. When it comes to all your sporting goods needs, look no further than B&J. Glenn Mills and his friendly staff provide that personal touch with customized high school jackets, team uniforms, trophies, plaques, any kind of sports equipment. You just can't beat the service at B&J Sports. They're open Saturday weekdays 9 to 5:30 and Saturday 9 to noon. They'll stop in today or give Glenn a call. 724-226-2762. 5 decades says it all. B&J Sports.
Again, Luke Cochran hustling. Something's not going to show up on the scorecard. He missed a shot, but he threw the ball off the Blackhawk defender's leg. Highlands gets the inbound. 2:43 to go. Nice pass.
Oh, and they can't make a layup. And now Cohen missed one. It's an epidemic.
Hand on the cookie jar that time. Looks like Sam Fusetti's going to get his first. Yeah, Mike.
The Rams have to be shooting 20% from 5 feet and in.
9 layups, I just heard.
McDaniel, it's the first. He's 3 for 3 tonight. 31-25. As bad as it's gone, the good news is they're still within shouting distance. Antoine hits it both.
He's 4 for 4 from the line, Mike.
He's got 6 points. He's our leading scorer. The Rams trail it by 5.
Boy, Mason Swangers get a lot of quality time.
Oh, if you said he drives all the way through, what's the call? Offensive foul.
I don't know, Mike.
That's 2 on Fusetti now.
Both.
I'll tell you what, I think Brooks Rohrbeck needs to be careful with him because I don't think he wants him to get his third here in the last 2:25, the way he can score the ball.
Like, I wonder if Don Pacey's injured. He hasn't been out there for a while.
Man, he's in the witness protection program right now. Can't seem to find him.
Career high yesterday.
Cochran, McDaniel, Swanger out of the corner. Now back to Luke. Baseline to Cohen. Cohen got in and got fouled.
He did.
It's on McClymonds, I think. That'll be his second.
Yep. Team number 800, I believe.
Something along those lines, huh?
Realistically, it's 5, 9, 14, 6, 18 fouls, Mike, in the first.
After the second one, that'll be 14 free throws for Highlands. Cohen hits the first. And they're making their share. They've missed 5. If he makes this one, it'll be 9 for 14. Does.
Right now, keeping us in the game.
He's got 7. He's now the leading scorer. The Rams cut it to 3 at 2 minutes. How is it this close? Fusetti out of the corner. Oh, nearly a walk by McClymonds, and he puts it in. He did travel, Dean.
I thought so, that pump fake.
33-28, a 5-point game.
Now they're going to play straight man-to-man.
Cochran tried to use a screen. Now Swanger left side. He traveled. At 137.
Yeah. Hey, 50.
Swanger needed to shoot the 3 there.
Yeah. They say, we got to check on Don Pacey's status, Mike. Because usually he's out there instead of Swanger. Well, they're going to give it to Sammy, Mike.
Yes.
That's the plan.
I'd give it to Sammy, wouldn't you?
Too. Yep. He's got 13 all here in the first half.
Succelli now worked it back out to McClymonds. I mean, remember, they've had 3 starters on the bench with 3 fouls this whole half. And they're still winning by 5. and Johnny Kreis on the bench here the last 5 minutes. And Blackhawks taking the air out of it. They have the arrow also.
Yep.
And the Rams sitting in the 2-3 zone right now. They're switching off. This is Fedison.
And watch Luke.
And it threw it away. Great defense by Cochran to force the turnover.
Once again, not on the stat page, Mike, but very important. Golden Rams have to score here, too.
54 seconds left of the first half. 33-28. Cougars by 5. McDaniel to Swanger. And we got a foul underneath. Blackhawk doesn't look happy. Fettis. No, it's on 4. I'm sorry. It's on Zucchelli. That'll be his first. And this will put Corey Myers to the line to shoot 2 at 41 seconds. Carter Leary at the scorer's table.
Now I'm looking down, Mike.
Myers 1 for 2 tonight. Making 1 for 3.
He's down there.
And now Caleb Radishak's going to check in. Myers will get a second here at 41 seconds. Myers 1 out of 2. 5 points for Corey. Cuts the lead to 4, 33-29. Rams need a turnover to score one more basket before the half here.
Looks like a JV game broke out here, Mike.
They kind of did. This is Borrello. Now to Fusetti. Zucchelli now. They play catch up top, 25 seconds.
They're not going to look at the basket, right?
No.
They'll go to about 6 seconds.
Radishak, Leary, Timmons, McDaniel, and Swanger are the 5 Rams right now.
He went special at 8 seconds, so we'll find out what special.
You could have won a bet if you predicted that would be the 5 ending the first half. Huh?
Hey.
4-point Blackhawk lead, 7 seconds. Here's Fusetti, goes around Leary all the way to the basket. Shot, score, foul.
Well, now you know what special is, Mike.
Yeah, the only thing missing were the Rams defenders with capes.
322.
What they do, Mike, they do this a lot in the NBA.
It's just isolation.
Yeah, it's triple. It's a triple gap, they call it. All they do, they put 2 guys in each corner, they clear out that whole side, and all Fusetti does is beats his man. And this time it was Danny Timmons.
4 seconds left. It's a 6-point Blackhawk lead. Fusetti has 16 points in the second quarter. Highlands has 15 points in the second quarter. He's outscored them by himself. 36-29.
A lot of time.
Cochran.
No foul.
No, he had it taken away. And that's going to be the end of the first half here at Highlands with the score. The Blackhawk Cougars 36 and the Highlands Golden Rams 29. We'll take a timeout. Be back with stats and more right after this. All right, we are back. Halftime. Highlands trailing at 36-29. The Cougars of Blackhawk have come in here and played a tremendous first half of basketball. With basketball season in full swing, you've probably been putting off that much needed work around the house. Why not let the pros at Beanie Home Renovations install a new kitchen, bathroom, game room, or addition to make your home a winner? With over 100 years of combined experience, owner Brian E. and his team of professionals at Beanie guarantee that your job will be completed on time, exactly the way you want it, and in plenty of time to have that championship celebration. Customer service is their top priority. Give Brian a call today at 724-351-3172 for a free estimate, or visit their Facebook page, Beanie Home Renovations, where the B is always busy.
All right, Mike, we've had balance scoring, just not enough.
So far, huh? Go ahead.
Seth Cohn with 7, Johnny Kreis with 6, Luke Cochran with 3, Corey Myers with 5, Don Pacey with 2, Antoine McDaniels with 6. But the big story is Sam Fusetti, Mike. He's got 16 points in the first half, lead all scorers. Marco Borrello has 2, Ryan Heckathorn has 4, Ryan McClung has 3, David Cologgio has 4, and off the bench Tyler Bedson has 4, and Zach Zucchelli has 3. So besides Fusetti, Mike, they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 guys on the pace so far. Highlands has to bear down.
13 bench points, too. Stats brought to you by Mason Elite Hoops at the Pittsburgh Mills Mall. Individualized training for third graders all the way up through varsity and beyond. Check them out, Mason Elite Hoops at Comcast.net. Shoot Mike an email, I'll get you started.
Let's see what we can do here. We got to break your streak with that second quarter.
Yeah, Highlands has not won a game when they've been outscored in the second quarter this year.
Original 5 back on the floor for Highlands. Looks like the original 5 on the floor for Blackhawk too. You walked.
And put it in. That's Heckathorn. He's got 6, 38-29.
And they're going to go after Johnny every time, Mike, it looks like.
It's you, Marco.
And the Rams are in danger of getting blown off their home floor here and ending that 13-game winning streak.
23. Stay up here. High in. High in.
This is Pacey left side.
Good.
Now Cochran has to come out to the ram to get it. Down baseline to Cohen. Strong up, missed it. Christ, the rebound, no good. Rebound, Heckathorn. The Rams cannot make a layup. Heckathorn walked a couple times and then got a foul called.
Who are they going to give this one to, Mike?
That's on Corey Myers. That'll be his third. At 7-12, third quarter. Blackhawk trying to push that lead into double figures for the first time.
And if they do, Mike, they're going to take the air out of the ball.
Heckathorn has 7.
All 3 here in the third quarter. And now it is a double figure lead.
40-29.
Has to be below the volleyball line.
Christ, back to Myers in the corner. Back to Christ, dump down to Cohen, layup, missed it. Rebound, Christ. Oh my goodness. It's a disease. Wow.
Plenty of time to go, Mike, but so far, been one of them nights.
We've seen them look like they looked last night, and we've seen them look like they look tonight, and there doesn't ever seem to be much of an in-between, does there?
No, unfortunately, you got that right. Have we come back from being down in the second half this year at all?
No. Remember, we've gone ahead in the second quarter and never gave a lead up.
There we go.
This is Cochran on the run out.
And he's going to get the charge.
And a charge. Nope. Foul in the basket counts.
That's a big basket, Mike, because that could have went the other way.
It sure could have.
What was different?
That's on Borello. That's his second. That's a 9-point lead now. Chance to cut it to 8. Very similar to the game against Knock last year. Let's see if they can come back like they did in that game. Cochran got it back. Got it to Cohen. Back to Luke. Short jumper is down.
That'll work.
7 for Cochran. It's back to 7. And now a jump ball.
Possession error of
Highlands.
Yep. Good hustle that time, Mike. And the Golden Rams only down 7 now, Mike.
Watch their team. Corner, Sammy.
Christ drives in, kicked it to the corner. Cochran's open. Here comes the 3.
Yes.
Down it goes.
Golden Rams right back in it now, Mike.
It's a 4-point game as Cochran has hit 7 consecutive points.
He's got 10 real quick here, Mike.
Fusetti left side.
Turn up the defense now, Mike.
We played 2 minutes of the quarter, and Highlands has cut it to 4. After Blackhawk had an 11-point lead. It's a 7-0 run. Oh, wide open out of the corner, and the 3's off the heel. Here comes Luke. Pushed it. Pacey drives. Tried to get it. Oh, he got it back, though. Myers, they battle for it on the floor. Going to get another held ball, and this one will go to Blackhawk.
Yep. Pacey was afraid to draw the charging foul, Mike, so he kicked it back. Both teams, boy, they're not afraid to take charges. Kind of limits what you can do when you attack the basket when they have guys willing to take charges.
So Heckathorn brings it up against one-man pressure, and they break it easily. Darno now to the corner. This is Fusetti. Drives through, but Rams take it away. Now they battle, and there's a foul.
That's a good
I think
foul.
they're going to get Sammy this time. Let's see.
Yep, that'll be his third. He's got 3. Campagna with 3. Heckathorn with 3. Darno with 3.
Now no look past the Christ. Unfortunately, Johnny wasn't looking either.
Yeah.
Fusetti the other way, and it's knocked out of bounds by Highlands. Blackhawk will keep it.
Highlands committing 8 turnovers.
Luke faked Johnny out with that
Forcing
one.
5 so far. I wouldn't let Luke sit too long, Mike.
Off the inbound Heckathorn, off the back rim. All of a sudden the Cougars have gone cold, and now the Rams took it away for a second, but it went off of McDaniel out of bounds. Luke's coming back in. Stosh just wanted to know what that pass was about. That's what that was. I think it was just, okay, what was that? They had a little discussion, nothing heated or anything, and he said, okay, defense, got his explanation, and now he's back out there.
No easy left. Look at that. That's just a screen off.
Heckathorn walked and turned it over. Boy. This is a big possession. The Rams have scored 7. Luke Cochran scored 7 straight points to get Highlands back in this. And they've scored right now, and you get them back into it. You're really back into it.
I'm afraid that play's going to come back to haunt us. They screen so easily and have a lab Heckathorn. All you got to do is lay it in. Decided to dribble the ball.
Myers into Crow. Great play by Darno. Just walked right in front of him and stole it.
Pass,
Yep. Campagna blocked by Christ, fouled by Christ. Johnny has 4 at 4:55.
That's a big one. Came off the turnover, Mike. 2 lazy passes into the post. Guys paid the price on both of them. Said it in the pregame. Blackhawk's going to make you pay when you make a mistake. And that time, Carmen Campagna is going to go to the line and shoot a pair.
First one is good. His first point of the night. They have 8 players score. McDaniel replaces Christ. 41-36. It's a 5-point game.
When you bring Johnny back?
That's a question for another time now.
Well, it's going to have to be discussed now because like I said, you're down by 6.
Another lazy pass. You're correct. And they're going to steal those, and they've been doing it all night. Here's Barella. Well, the Rams had cut it to 4. And their heads are just not there tonight. Nearly a steal by Pacey. Work it to Darno out of the corner. Kicked it back out, and we have an offensive foul underneath. I think Darno's going to get his 4th as he knocked Pacey over. The Blackhawk coaches are complaining that they hadn't seen that there weren't this many charges in the entire Whippy all season than we saw in the first half. And it's like, well, you don't watch us play.
I agree with you, yep.
6-point lead. Here's Myers. Corey plays catch with Pacey out top. Now McDaniel right side. Pacey lets a 3 go. Missed everything.
Wide left. Quiet crowd now too, Mike.
Oh yeah. Nothing to cheer about, really.
They had that little stretch there. Luke banged 7 in a row.
Here's Barello. Gets it back, drives in, 3 white shirts, but kicked it out to the corner. Got a wide open 3 by Feddison, and he hits it. He's got 7, and it's 45-36, back to 9. Myers needs help, and here's Cochran open. In and out, no good. Rebound Cohen. Right back up. Missed it. Rebound McDaniel.
3rd time's a charm, Mike. Antoine has 8.
Caught the Cougars napping on the glass that time. 45-38.
Now we're going to need stops.
Yeah, your comebacks begin with defense. Dick Groats told me that for many years, by the way. Barello out of the corner for 3, no good. Rebound. Highlands will get the ball. That's just as good. I was afraid they were going to give the ball to Blackhawk when it could have been a foul.
Yep.
Timmons replaces Cohen at 3:13. 45-38, Cougars by 7.
Hey, next time down the floor, red 5. Okay?
Pacey, McDaniel.
Got a board!
And Myers now. Back to McDaniel. Into Cochran, drives through, put it on the floor, got it back. Cochran goes in, put it up and in.
He just powered that one up, Mike.
Cochran has 12, and it's 45-40, a 5-point game. Here's Barello. Fusetti comes to get it. Now to Heckathorn against Timmons. Follow-away jumper, off the rim, no good. Rebound McDaniel. Rams with the ball down 5. 2.5 to go. And Cochran tried to pass, it was stolen. Cougars back the other way, and Fusetti lays it in.
One-handed passes, Mike. That cuts it at the elementary level, not at high school.
47-40. Oh, good job by Timmons to grab that one. Now back to Cochran. Nice dish. McDaniel. He's fouled.
He got his money for it.
He'll shoot 2 at 2:03.
Many companies give you car insurance quotes, Mike, but only Nationwide backs with dedicated licensed professionals and superior claim service. Mail John Boucher to see want to make sure ensuring your teen driver's stress-free experience. Make sure to ask about Nationwide Young Driver Discount when you compare. No one beats Boucher's rates for young drivers. Call the home tie agents, John and Mel, at 724-224-4300. They have weekday and Saturday hours for your convenience. Remember, the AK Valley Boucher's and Nationwide are on your side.
Antoine McDaniel, 6 for 6 from the line tonight. He's got 10 points, and it's 47-42.
Special, here's that clear out.
That's the Sammy special, right?
Yep, here it comes.
He likes to go right with it. Out of the corner, the three's an air ball, and Cochran has the rebound. Down 5. Myers, back to Cochran. He's open. Here it comes. Bang!
Luke Cochran taking a team on his back now, Mike. He's got 15.
And Brooks Rohrback wants a timeout at 1:38 third quarter. 47-45. Blackhawk by 2.
Stosh is fired up over there, Mike.
Well, winter is here, so there's no better time than now to stop into Highland Tire and Highland Integrity Alignment and see why they've been voted the best place to buy tires in the Valley for 26 consecutive years and the best place for an oil change the last 24, where they give you a corsage. They give you a flower.
Allen.
Yes. Family owned and operated since 1961. Highland Tire offers one of the largest and most complete inventories of tires in the Pittsburgh area. And as always, if you don't see it on site, they'll order it for you. Visit HighlandTire.com or give them a call in Trentham at 724-224-9222. In Natrona Heights at 724-224-7900. Or Highland Integrity Alignment 724-224-5900. Highland Tire. Service, integrity, price. We deliver.
Mentioned the top 5 in 4A, Mike, and Quaker Valley, we mentioned number 1. They've also broken into the state rankings. They're number 5 in the state. They play Stowe Rocks tonight. Newcastle's rated number 2. They host Seton LaSalle Saturday. They beat Monessen last night, 86-59. And Ambridge, back from the West Coast trip to Las Vegas, they are playing West Allegheny today. Uniontown jumped ahead of us, Mike, but they lost to TJ, Thomas Jefferson, 70-67 at Garnett, Maryland Snowball Classic. So here's a chance to move up, but we have to win this game tonight.
Highlands 13 for 18 from the line tonight. They've been shooting 75% the last 2 games, so that the improvement is on. Good job by Antoine, 6 for 6. Now it's a 2-point game. Ooh, here's Campagna out top. 1:23 left third quarter. The fouls are down here in the second half. Blackhawks committed 4. Highlands has committed 2. Heckathorn baseline.
They look like they're
against Pacey. Makes his own room. Kicked it out. Campagna's 3 is off the rim. Rebounds hipped and Cochran has it. What a quarter for Cochran. Lead feed to Myers. He lays it in. We're tied at 47.
Corey Myers went flying down on the break. Luke found him. He converts. And all of a sudden, Mike, the Golden Rams will come back to tie it at 47. All this with Johnny Christ on the bench.
And Luke's going to... the Luke look, I call it.
He's going to get his third.
Foul on him. Rams have replaced an 11-point deficit. We're tied at 47.
But again, Mike, the big 2, Cochran with 3, Johnny with 4. Foul trouble. Oh, over and back. Oh, he caught it.
It's control.
Yeah.
You have to have control and then go back. There was no control in the front court. He tipped it to himself.
He did a good job, Mike.
Yeah.
They looked iffy.
You saw Tyler Scott just put his hands down and say, nope. Heckathorn against Timmons. Off Fusetti's hands. It comes free underneath. McDaniel has it.
Ripping a rebound.
And he's fouled.
Oh, they're going to call it travel. That's hard, Mike.
That's awful. Yeah. Turnover Highlands at 29 seconds, third quarter. My goodness. So Blackhawk gets it back. Highlands has the arrow here as we're 29 seconds of the third quarter.
Just that, I told you, Mike, that was going to come back to bite us in the butt.
And Heckathorn can't get it to go. They get their own rebound missing. Heckathorn, 3 for a buck, no. Tip is good by Fedison.
Over the back, Mike.
2-point game. Highlands with the ball. Down 2, 14 seconds, and the arrow.
That inbound play playing man-to-man, Mike, just kills me.
Cochran, they call an offensive foul a moving pick.
On who?
They send two guys through. It's either Timmons or McDaniel. It's either Timmons or McDaniel. I didn't see which one. It was Timmons. They both ran through. They had their choice. They could have picked either one.
Now, 7 seconds to go.
Hackathorn. Boy, this could be big. He hits it. It's a 2. It's a 3, and it's
2 points.
It should be 2.
It's a 2-pointer. 2-pointer. 2-point basket.
He called it a 3.
No.
It was a 2? Okay.
2 point, yep.
So it is a 2 by
Hackathorn.
And a big one.
He's got 10.
And they scored the last 4 points. And Blackhawk leads it after 3, 51-47. Trivia time is A&B Pizza time. Call 724-224-5311 to order your A&B Pizza now.
Well, Mike, short-term memory question. Going to take you back a year. We've been asked to help out with the MVP voting here this evening. Who was the MVP last year of the tournament?
Well, Highlands won, so I'm going to say it was a Rams player.
That is correct. That gets you $1 off.
Now, I might be confusing. I want to say Romello Freeman, but he was the MVP of the Cager Classic.
He was the MVP of the Cager Classic.
So it's not him.
Still going to get your $1 off, but it wasn't him. That's correct.
How about Luke Cochran?
He's here tonight, but not on the floor.
How about Sean Ursig?
Sean Ursig is the correct answer. I told him yesterday he was the trivia answer, not to tell anybody. Obviously, he kept his
You
word.
know you've officially gotten old when you become a trivia answer. Sean Ursig. Remember, A&B Pizza offers a 10% discount for military, police, and EMTs, so you want to get in there and take advantage of that. A&B Pizza, 2418 Freeport Road, Natrona Heights. Call 724-224-5311. Tell them Mike and Mike sent you and get $1 off your pizza.
Sean now playing at Chatham, Mike. He was the Rookie of the Week, week number 1, and they have a 2-man rotation, kind of like what we have with Timmons and Cohen.
Right.
He relieves a junior, 6'7" junior, and they playing a lot of time there as a freshman. All right, Golden Rams have to go to work here, Mike.
Blackhawk with that big basket at the end of the quarter. They scored the last 4 points. Can the Rams fight back again? Now, when does Johnny come back? Oh, Pacey got tripped. They're going to give Highlands the ball.
That's kind of confusing, huh?
Yeah, Pacey tripped and went down. The ball, it looked like the ball went off of Myers and went right to the ref. But
yeah. We'll take it.
Now to Cochran. Cochran's going to drive and get fouled on his way to the basket. That'll be a floor foul. That's team foul number 5 against Blackhawk. The Rams will key it in.
Varela gets his
fourth
foul.
That's 7:46 remaining.
Tell you what, a lot of bench play here tonight, Mike.
Zucchelli's going to come in. Barella will come out.
I know he's pushing me. He's going to be better position.
Long looping feed into Cochran. Around a Cohen screen. Kicked it out to Pacey. He's open. His three's on the way. It's down. Don Pacey cuts it to 1. His first one of the night. 51-50.
18 last night, 5 tonight.
Hackathorn. Driving in, kicked it back out. Here's a 3, and it's stuck by Fedison. Off the bench, he's got 12, and it's 54-50.
Dangerous pass that time, Mike.
Pacey comes out to get it, drives all the way in, lost it out of bounds. It was last touched by Fusetti. Highlands retains possession a minute into the 4th.
Boy, Mike, we just get the lead, huh?
Looped it into Luke. Cochran reverses it, walks his way in, and a blocking foul. There's no basket, obviously.
Shoot 2.
I think it's on the floor.
You're right, Mike. I thought it was a shooting foul.
Where he whistled it.
Shoulder down.
If it would have been a shooting foul, the basket would have been good.
Luke's got to be careful. He has 3 fouls. Nice
Off
pass.
the inbound.
Beautiful.
Wide open. Cochran lays it in. He's got 17, and it's back to a 2-point Blackhawk lead.
Nice bounce pass that time, too, Mike.
Oh, we got one. We got an easy one off the inbound for a change.
Yep.
We have those plays. We talk about that. Tyler has those.
Steady working that little crease there. That triple gap.
Hackathorn now.
They're going 4 corners there, Mike.
Shelley, 4 to score.
Yeah, that's what he does right there.
Giuseppe all the way to the basket, and it scores.
Somebody got to step in front of him, Mike.
56-52. Cochran, oh, what a great crossover move, and he lays it in.
Left-handed that time, Mike.
19 for Cochran. It's a 2-point game.
Mike, he had 3 at halftime. They got to get in front of Giuseppe. They got to locate him.
Suchelli now back to Heckathorn. Around Cohen, drives to the basket, goes in and lays it up and scores. They're not stopping the basketball.
Got to stop the basketball and play some defense.
Cochran to Cohen, wide open layup. Oh, he missed it. Rebound Blackhawk. 4-point game. Heckathorn with a crossover move, and oh, it rolls out. And Pacey has it, but they're 3 Cougars back. Watch out from behind. Pacey got out of control and turned it over. Fedison the other way. Heckathorn, no, he walked before he did it. And Brooks Rohrbeck can't believe it.
That is only the 7th turnover from Blackhawk. Uh-oh.
He better get a technical. Did he?
Yeah.
He did. Tyler Scott called the technical. He was chasing James Bulls down the court.
Can't do that.
You can't do it.
Nope.
And the assistant was trying to get him.
Yep.
And he got the technical.
Mark it down, 5:32, Mike. That may be a big one because Highlands will get the ball.
And now Coach Rohrbeck has to sit. Cochran at the line will shoot 2. His first trip to the line tonight, by the way. 74%.
I had him miss one earlier, Mike.
I'm sorry.
He makes that one, though. That's important. 1 possession game now.
What do you have Johnny at the line?
Johnny, I have him 0 for 2.
Okay, thank you. Missed a second.
But we get the ball back, Mike.
3-point game. Can the Rams battle back to tie it again?
When you bring Johnny back?
I think you start doing the offense-defense if you can. When the fouls get to the point where the clock is stopped a lot, I think that's when you'll see it. Cochran is fouled on his way in off the baseline as Zuccelli got him.
His 3rd. We're in a 1-on-1 now.
We are.
Luke has to convert these foul shots.
58-55. Blackhawk by 3. 5:26. There's an eternity to go here. James Darno coming back in for the Cougars. Cochran gets the first to settle.
Ebb and flow of this game.
21 for Luke. 58-56.
Darno comes into the lineup with 4 fouls.
What a job Tyler Fedison, who sits down, has done off the bench. 12 points, 3 threes. Cochran nails them both. 58-57. It's a 1-point game.
We could just get the lead, Mike.
You're so right about that. Things change for some reason when that happens. Nearly a little pitter patter there. A little yabba dabba do, but no call. Here's Fusetti driving into the paint, got all the way in and got fouled for his trouble. Sammy will shoot 2 at 5:06.
You got to get some help in the middle, Mike. Maybe zone him up a little bit, just do something different. We did it 1 trip, I believe. Corey Myers picks up his 4th.
Fusetti with 20 points. Still with 20.
He is 4 for 7 from
I think he's going to get a trophy tonight. What do you think, Sammy?
Yeah, he's going to be in the alternative team, that's for sure.
Second one is off.
Yep.
Rams with the ball down 1.
5 minutes to go, Mike.
Cochran with a basketball. Rams starting a 1-4.
All this without Johnny Christ.
Cohen needs some help now to Cochran. Steps around a man. Here comes a 3. It's down! Luke Cochran puts the Rams on top.
25.
Matches his career high.
And more importantly, Gold Rams have the lead.
60-58.
By Mr. Fusetti.
There's a jumper. In and out, no good. Rebound Cochran.
Hey, with the lead, Mike, let's be patient.
Rams down 11 in the 3rd quarter. Cohen, yes, on the baseline. 62-58.
Gold Rams ahead by 4.
Zuccelli. There's a reason they've won all those games in a row here. Heckathorn Back outside, Fusetti dribbled it off his leg. Oh, Pezzi made a dive for it, but couldn't come up with it. Now Heckathorn takes it back with Cochran on him. Lets a three go off the rim. Dom Pacey the rebound.
Pacey has to be careful, Mike.
Now to Myers. Less than 4 to go.
There you go.
And they get Antoine McDaniel from behind. And that'll be
picks up his third.
This will put Antoine McDaniel at the line, who's 6 for 6 tonight. This will be the 1-on-1 still, Dean? Is this the ninth one? Okay. McDaniel with 10 points. Luke Cochran matches his career high of 25 that he had against Butler last year. McDaniel makes the first. He'll get a second.
Both teams have gone at it, Mike.
In a game that Ethan Morton went crazy that night, if you remember. I'm checking to make sure. That's it. 25, yeah. First game. Lane violation.
I didn't see it. We got an intentional foul.
Intentional foul against
who?
It's on Cohen. They say Seth used the arm to clear out. So
no foul shot. That's 6.
Oh, it's intentional foul. You shoot those. You shoot 2 and get the ball. That's 2 shots in the basketball. Highlands leads it by 5.
Heckathorn going to go to the line.
Right. He'll shoot 2 and Blackhawk gets the ball.
Yep. He has 2. He's 2 for 2.
Can I talk to them right here? Every day.
And realistically, he should be able to stand by.
No, he shouldn't.
Heckathorn makes the first.
He does. He'll get another. 63-59, 3:46 to go. So the original technical when Highlands went on their run after that, you said write it down.
Right.
The Rams went on a 9-0 run.
Now write it down, 3:46. That's Cohen's first foul, Mike. All right, 1 possession game again, Mike. Where's Johnny?
63-60. 3:40 to go. Heckathorn's going to drive his way in. A little fall-away jumper off the rim.
Back. Yep,
rebound.
got him.
And Timmons got the rebound, and he got fouled.
I've got good news and bad news.
Timmons will shoot 2. That's the good news.
That's
Not 1-on-1.
Darno walks the plank.
And Darno walks the plank.
I'm thinking maybe Rick Berry.
I had this discussion with somebody, and for those of you that don't know, Rick Berry turned out to be one of the greatest foul shooters of all time when he switched to shooting them underhand, shooting in the 90s, 95, 96%.
We had a term for it back in the day. You know what it was called, Mike?
What's that?
Granny style.
Yeah. And it's...
Oh, boy. That's a big
First one by Timmons is good.
His first one.
And, you know, it's that the kids are ashamed to do it because it looks funny.
Yeah.
And Rick Berry said, all you have to do is call him. He'll teach you.
Yep. Oh, what a big 2 for Danny.
Clutch. Free throws by Timmons. Fusetti, there's Sammy, and he's special.
Too easy.
65-62. Highlands against pressure. Myers breaks the press. Saved by
They didn't call that
Pacey, and now it's loose. What's the call? Timeout Blackhawk. Man got in trouble in the corner at 3:16. 65-62 Highlands by 3.
How was that not a foul?
Great question.
Well, Joe Lucchino and son Joseph proudly welcome you to Lucchino Insurance and Financial Group, serving the AK Valley for decades. Lucchinos are a broad-based financial advisory firm with a wide range of opportunities for both you and your business. Been a crazy week in the market. Joe can guarantee you 4%. All you got to do is give them a call today. They're located at 2318 Freeport Road next to Donut Connection. The number is 724-224-8908 or 724-905-7583. Why wait? Let Lucchino Insurance and Financial put you on the road to financial. Keyword stability today.
I love that word.
Take the 4%.
Always. Thanks to Eddie for fixing me up with water. I had to run and get it myself, but he took care of me.
That was a crazy
sequence
there, Mike. And Johnny Christ is back out there. So let's reset. We have Pacey, McDaniels, Cochran, Christ, and Myers. And now, Mike, They get the ball back.
A wild one for the championship.
Find Sammy.
Here's Heckathorn.
There he is. You can't
and there's
leave him
Fusetti
alone.
for the tie. In and out.
You
Took
can't
a peek.
let him alone.
McDaniel the rebound.
Now, patience, Mike.
Less
Got
than
the
3
lead.
to go. Here's Cochran. The antithesis of patience. Charging foul. He didn't touch anyone. He didn't touch a soul.
No. All he did was take him to
The only
rack.
thing it could have been was a travel.
They bought that one, Mike. They've been trying to get it all night.
Stosh can't believe it. Player control foul. No shots.
Unbelievable. They've been buying that one all night. All right, Mike. Everybody's got 4 fouls. Good news is we have a 3-point lead, but nobody can stop this guy.
Fusetti, and he travels. The ball popped up.
Now
I thought they might call a jump ball,
that's a
but
break-even call. He's got to sit down.
he has to sit down.
He has to sit down. He has to sit down. What's he doing up?
He keeps getting away with it. And guess who's Brian Nee over there pointing it out to the officials. Nearly a steal. Oh, McDaniel got it back. McDaniel in trouble. Out to Cochran. 3-pointer up. Off the rim.
And what do we got here?
Bodies all over the place,
right.
and they're going to get Blackhawk. This is going to be on McClymonds. And a cold Johnny Christ is going to shoot 2 at 2:29.
He's got 4 fouls now.
Yeah, Brooks Roback keeps standing.
Yeah.
Can't do that after you have one technical. Brian Nee over there jumping up and down, trying to exhort the officials to call it. The other coach will never do it because Johnny missed the first. He's 0 for 3 tonight. Again, he's cold. He hasn't scored since the second quarter. He's been on the bench for 4 fouls. 65-62, Highlands by 3 at 2:29.
It's a big one, Mike, because it's 2 possessions. He makes this one. Come on, Johnny.
Second one on the way. This one is good.
Johnny's got 7. More importantly, 2-possession game now.
66-62.
Yeah, they're trying to point out that he can't stand.
Nearly a steal by Pacey, but Fusetti got it to the corner. 3 is missed. McDaniel lost it, put it right underneath, and they score.
You can't throw that ball underneath, Mike. You can't inbound
Now
that
the Rams
ball.
throw it away the other direction.
You can't inbound that ball. There's 2 turnovers in a row.
The Rams threw it all the way down, so Blackhawk will get the inbound and underneath the basket.
And watch this, Mike.
Without being
Screen off.
touched.
They're going to screen off for Heckathorn. Watch this. He'll bump in for a little screen.
It's amazing how
3 times in a row.
both of the calls off of the technical of Brooks Rohrback and off of the intentional foul by Cohen have spurred the other team on a run. It worked both ways. Here's Borello. Into Fusetti, got a lane. Oh, good defense by Pacey to knock it away. Fusetti again, he's fouled. He'll shoot 2 at 150.
Corey Myers going to walk the play.
So Myers will go. After the technical at 5:32, Blackhawk led by 4, and then Highlands went on a 9-0 run after the Brooks Rohrback technical. Now Blackhawk is on a run. Highlands led 63-58. And if Sammy missed the first, he'll get a second.
He is 4 for 9 from the foul line.
And that's hurting him. He's got 22 points and obviously been all as advertised, but that free throw thing is the yin and the yang, Ding. It goes both ways. He makes the second. It's a 1-point game. Cochran, lead it into Christ. Christ now to McDaniel, needs some help. Back to Pacey, all the way to the basket, scores.
Yes. Don Pacey, big bucket there, Mike. Now they got to hold it.
68-65, Highlands by 3, 1:36 to go.
Still a 1-possession game, Mike.
Listen to this crowd now.
They're into it now, Mike.
Here's Borello, back to Fusetti.
Here he goes.
Drives to the basket, up around, no good, rebound McDaniel.
Got to get the ball out.
1:20 to go, here's Cochran.
3-point lead.
They come from Luke from behind, and they get a timeout by Highlands at 1:15 to go. Highlands leading it 68-65.
How Rico Davis heard that timeout to call it, Mike, is beyond me.
It is loud in here. It is loud in here.
All right, so like I said, Mike, it's been a great game here so far, and Chris's tournaments bring out the best in teams. And again, in our section night, Freeport, they're playing Kiski tonight. They beat Eden Christian last night, 61-45. Knocked behind a record-setting 7 3-pointers by Jordan Sanks. Ended up with 25 for the game. They beat Kiski area 89-53. They're going to play Eden Christian tonight, so they switched teams. Derry was a 53-47 loser to Homer Center. They play Richland tonight. Mount Pleasant lost to North Star 85-49. They play at United. York beat Charleroi 50-43. They play South Morton. So again, lots of Christmas tournament action. This has been a dandy.
This has been a great game. Blackhawk led by 11 in the third quarter. Backcourt to Luke against the double team. He needs help.
How far back can he go, Mike?
They're going to go wide open to Johnny. Johnny's going to control it. Looks for help. And another timeout by Highlands. Stosh has 2 left now.
Yeah, you can't make him Christmas presents for next year.
Exactly.
Huh?
68-65.
And the Golden Rams are going to have possession of the ball. .46 seconds left of the timeout as they crank the clock down. The Rams lead it by 3. Trying to hold on here. They've won 13 consecutive games here in this gym and 27 of their last 31. They haven't lost here since the 13th of January of 2017 when Kiski beat them in a section game. So that's what's on the line. And a 3-point game. Again, the technical at 5:32 fourth quarter spurred the Rams on. Then the Cohen intentional foul at 3:46 fourth quarter pushed the Cougars on a run. So the Golden Rams got to work here, Mike, again.
Cohen will key it in. Loops it in to Johnny. Off the inbound. Kicked it back out. It's out of bounds. Johnny made a great athletic catch there. It looked like he was beating a wide receiver. He's still up.
Is up, yeah. He better watch himself.
Back deep to Cohen. He waits when they're not watching. He's being very sly about it. Now they foul
Hand check, yep.
Cochran. He'll shoot 2 at 59 seconds. Highlands by 3.
That's his 4th.
Luke tonight I have at 3 for 5.
Me too.
And he's 74% on the year coming in. He has 25 points. Is that correct? Next one's a career high all by itself.
There it is. More importantly, Mike, 1 minute to go gives us a 2-possession lead.
And that's no cheap career high against a lesser light either.
No.
Not in this game when he basically had to carry them through that third quarter with Johnny on the bench. 4-point lead, make it 5.
1 minute to go, Mike. Don't turn the clock off.
70-65. Highlands matches their biggest lead. Borello, no. Christ, the rebound to Cochran. 48 seconds. Blackhawk has to foul. Now they knock it out of bounds. Highlands keeps it. Just get the ball in Luke's hands and let him foul him.
That's right. I agree.
5-point lead for the Golden Rams here. I think if Highlands wins this, I'm looking at Luke Cochran for MVP. That's my pick.
Yep. And again.
Bob's coming.
They get it into Christ. Now back to Pacey. Now to Cochran. Underneath, Cohen scores!
Yes, sir.
72-65. Highlands, who trailed by as many as 11 late third quarter, got off the deck. Hackathorn way off. It's loose on the floor. Watch the clock run. That's a jump ball. Blackhawk gets it at 23 seconds. 72-65. We good over there? We're trying to put the all-tournament team together. we'll give that to you all when we reconvene next. I'll read those all for you and have them for you. Blackhawk will key it in. 23 seconds to go. Rams trying to hang on. This is McClymonds for three. Off the rim. Rebound Price to Cochran. Fouled him. Do you think Johnny's not smart? He got that ball right to work. Yep. Those two have been playing with each other for so long. Boy, Johnny had a rough night. Got those 4 fouls, and the other guys had to do it, and they have.
But he had a big night last night, Mike. So when you look at the all-tournament team, it's a 2-night span,
and Cochran.
28, Mike, and he's going to be your MVP. Trust
He is.
Yep, with the record high.
We can say that for sure because we know. We're in on the voting. We're watching it take place. Cochran makes them both.
Johnny Christ going to make the
29, 15 seconds. Highlands by 9 now. The three is missed. The rebound is made by Fusetti on the weak side. Got a feeling Sammy will find himself on that all-tournament team.
He's going to be in the all-tournament team along with Ryan Heckathorn and Logan
Vitar, who was Pearl's leading scorer last night.
Yeah.
Looks like a winner. 74-67. Highlands leads it.
What a great second half, Mike. And
this will be the first night that second quarter thing doesn't work. This night,
oh man, I tell you what,
Highlands won the third quarter. Again, they were down 40-29, down 11, and now they lead by 7. They've turned it around 18 points.
And that's a comeback, Mike.
That is a comeback.
Wow.
Landon Signorella and hired muscle Dom Stobert upstairs taking care of things for us tonight. I met Jimmy Kuntz for the first time.
He's a big one.
He is. Crazy legs, we're going to call him. I already told him.
If Logan can hear us and all the screaming, get those 2 young ladies up in the top, Mike, with the signs. Logan, you
Landon.
see him up there? Landon. Logan. I'm wiped out.
Pacey is fouled as he tried to split the double team. 7 seconds to go. Dom will shoot 2. Highlands by 7.
Before he shoots those foul shots, Landon, can you get those 2 young ladies up there? Those are Bill Heasy's granddaughters. And they've been with us for both days, too.
Yes, and they're all tournament cheerleaders.
There you go. All right, so
that's 5 fouls for Marco Borello. He walks the plank. Highlands leads by 7. Stosh saying no fouls. Pacey 2 for 2 tonight from the foul line. Make it 2 for 3.
And Mike, Rico Davis, Tyler Scott, and James Bowles had their hands full.
They really did.
They did a decent job.
I'm impressed with Tyler Scott, by the way. Are you?
Tyler Scott was excellent.
I am definitely impressed.
And he's young.
There's a shortage. We talk about it all the time.
Oh, stolen.
Stolen by Pacey. Out to Cochran. Cochran drives, lays, scores at the buzzer. 31.
Oh, we got.
And that's it.
We're going to have to make the call just to say no
23,
basket.
Cochran. 23. Right.
Was the basket good?
It is. No basket.
But he'll shoot 1-on-1.
He'll shoot 2. I think they're in double. Yeah, 0.2 of a second. Okay, so it's 75-67, and Cochran will shoot 2 at 0.2. Highlands trying to make it a 10-point win. I already marked them for 31.
Well, let's make him make these.
Cochran makes the first.
He's got 30, Mike. And the little things he did yesterday, Mike, became the big things tonight.
Made them both?
31. What a night for Luke Cochran. He's your tournament MVP.
And Fusetti misses it, and Highlands turns an 11-point deficit into a 10-point win. Highlands 77, Blackhawk 67 to win the Highlands Holiday Tournament. Dean, final thoughts.
What a great turnaround, Mike. I left them for dead at 40-29, but again, that technical seemed to turn things around, and they fought out that second technical, come back a great win as we get back into section play come the first of the year.
Thanks to the boys upstairs and everybody here at Highlands. Chuck the board thanks to him. Once again, that final score. Highlands 77, Blackhawk 67. For the Dean, Mike Choma, this is Mike Pavlik. So long, everybody.